Good morning, I'm Maddie Jansen, and this is the podcast of 17 News at Sunrise. It's everything you need to know to start your day in about 15 minutes.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire, this is 17 News at Sunrise.
Keeping our roads safe and getting you home for the holidays in one piece. That's the goal of our local law enforcement. We'll have a look at the operation underway to keep drunk drivers off the road.
A Christmas Eve tradition kicking off this morning at the marketplace. Runners race to bring Christmas cheer to local kids. And you still have time to join them.
I'm like, oh my God, this can't be happening. It must be a dream.
Another Christmas wish granted. Tabitha has the final tree giveaway from Strata Credit Union on this Tuesday, Christmas Eve 2019. Good morning. Great to have you with us. I'm Maddie Jansen alongside Alex Fisher. Merry Christmas Eve.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are going to be saying, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Kev, we're going to stop singing because I know that
our viewers are probably turning off the TV.
But I wouldn't turn off the TV.
But seriously,
you need to hear this.
You need to hear this because this is a pretty big storm that's coming our way.
Yeah, it is going to bring quite a bit of snow for the Kern County mountains. We are not expecting snow into the valley, but we are expecting more rain to make its way on in. But it's really the concern of the mountain passes that you need to really listen to as we go throughout the morning here. Right now, we're getting a break in all the action. Not expecting much this morning. You can see on the Pinpoint Doppler HD radar up in the Kern River Valley, maybe a few isolated showers, but that is about it. As we take a look at Bakersfield right now, 47 degrees. We picked up 0.3 of an inch with the rain we saw yesterday, and it came down pretty hard in a lot of areas. I live in the southwest, and it was pouring right around 4:35 o'clock. And then we take a look at the hour by hour, mostly cloudy skies throughout the day. We're also going to be looking at a little patchy fog this morning. Temperatures will be into the 50s. And then for the mountains, 36 right now in Tehachapi with a west-northwest wind at 9. Visibility is good at 10 miles. As we take a look at today, mostly cloudy skies, so we're looking at a dry day into the mountains. Temperatures are going to be cool, upper 30s, maybe a few lower 40s out there. But again, as we head into tomorrow and into Thursday, the weather is really going to change for the Kern County mountains, and I'm going to stay on top of it. Again, you can always follow me on Facebook at Kevin Charette, KGET, on my Twitter, Kevin Charette, and also Kevin Charette at KGET.com is my email address. I'll have much more on this winter storm warning for the Kern County mountains that we issued this morning coming up in a few minutes. Back over to you.
All right, Kev, thanks so much. Take you outside for the first time this morning. Here's a look at the 99 at Airport Drive, and it's looking pretty clear on that side of town. Everything else around the county looking great to start off your Christmas Eve. But again, keep in mind that today could be very difficult because if you're traveling to your loved one's home today, we, of course, want to keep you safe. So we will keep you updated on the morning commute all day long, and we'll have another look coming up in about 15 minutes. And yes, it is Christmas Eve, and if you're traveling to your loved ones this holiday season, we want you to be safe.
We have some tips if you're hitting the roads today. One thing that's important to remember, with the holiday season comes more people on the roads, and that means traffic, so give yourself enough time to get where you're going. If you're going to be driving through snow, make sure you have everything you need in case you get stuck. Keep some blankets and extra food and water in your car. It's a good idea to keep cell phone chargers and batteries in there as well. Make sure you have chains for your car in case you need them. And if you're driving near a snowplow, don't get too close. It's already been a deadly holiday season in Kern County as 2 people were killed in suspected DUI crashes last week. As people gather to celebrate this week, officers say they'll be out in full force, ready to arrest drunk drivers. 17's Kara Watt reports.
Nationally, between Thanksgiving and New Year's, around 1,100 people die due to DUI-related collisions.
Among those 1,100, 2 killed Friday morning on South Union Avenue. A man was driving a pickup in the wrong lane when he hit a sedan head-on. He and the other driver, 44-year-old Carla Latrice Strother, died on scene. CHP says it's investigating this as a DUI.
If you kill somebody and there's gross negligence relating to the intoxication, it could be 10 years in prison.
On Thursday night, the driver of a BMW swerved into oncoming traffic, causing a 3-car pileup on Niles Street. CHP is also investigating this as a DUI.
On average, it costs about $10,000 to get a DUI, and that's court fines, rise in insurance costs, attorney fees.
Then on Sunday evening, a hit and run. 23-year-old Pedro Gonzalez was driving the wrong way on Edison Road, hitting 55-year-old Fidencio Garcia in a semi-truck. Gonzalez ran from the scene, but he was later arrested for DUI.
Our message is it's not worth it.
Brandon Stallings is the chairman of the local Mothers Against Drunk Driving chapter.
Here in Kern County, we have between 4,000 and 4,300 DUI arrests every year. So that's about 11 DUI arrests every single day.
And typically more during the holiday season.
People who may not be used to drinking are drinking at these parties and are drinking types of drinks they don't know what's in them.
And it's not just alcohol that's a concern.
There's very little education on the fact that marijuana actually decreases an individual's ability to safely operate a motor vehicle.
His advice?
To use ride-sharing apps, Lyft, Uber, have a designated driver, but to have everything planned out before you go out. If you go out and don't have a plan, you're going to drive drunk more often than not.
That was Karen Wall reporting, and as you're on the roads, it's important to keep in mind CHP is starting a maximum enforcement period today. It starts at 6 p.m. and it goes until midnight on Christmas Day. There will be more of these maximum enforcement periods in the coming days as we approach New Year's. It is 5:06 and a man police originally thought was shot to death actually died of a drug overdose. That's according to the coroner's office. You may remember back in October, officers responded to this home on Terrace Way. The body of 24-year-old Zachariah Watson was found. At the scene, police said he appeared to suffer from a gunshot wound, but later that day, BPD said that was no longer the case. Yesterday, the coroner's office said that Watson died from methamphetamine intoxication and also had heart and liver disease. His death is ruled an accident.
A 29-year-old man from Lake Isabella was one of many people who died on Kern County roads last week. The coroner's office says Daniel Bull died Friday after his vehicle crashed in the Kern River Canyon. He was identified yesterday. The coroner says the crash happened sometime after midnight, a few miles east of the mouth of the canyon. Bull's vehicle had to be pulled from the Kern River Friday. A CHP sergeant last week said it appeared Bull went off the road while turning a curve.
Now to an update on a story we told you about yesterday. A Bakersfield man whose car was stolen on his 89th birthday is feeling grateful this morning after his car was returned to him. Bob Boone thought his friends were playing a joke on him when he discovered his 1980s El Camino was missing. Then he realized the car had been stolen. Desperate to get his beloved car back, he and his family reached out to 17 News. Then after a few days, a tip came in and the El Camino was recovered. But the car had thousands of dollars worth of damage done to it.
Oh, it was monumental. Gee, neighbors and friends and relatives and yourself, Channel 17. I mean, it was just monumental.
Now that his car is back, Bob says he's got a lot of driving still to do after it gets repaired.
That's some great news. So glad he got that back. All right, 5:08 now. Need to run off some sweets? This morning's your chance. Lace up your running shoes and grab an unwrapped toy. The 17th annual Holiday 5K Toy Run kicks off in less than 2 hours. Runners will gather near the Starbucks at the Marketplace. Registration starts at 6. The run starts at 7. Your entry fee is an unwrapped toy that will go to kids at the Bakersfield Homeless Center. No pre-registration required. Just show up this morning. It's such a merry tradition. I'll be heading out there to MC the run in about a half an hour, and I'll join you live from there and show you all of the festivities going on.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun out there. It looks like it's always just such a very festive event. Especially to kick off the Christmas Eve day and Christmas Day holiday. So.
It really is. It's so great because they still could use those toys at the Bakersfield Homeless Center. So just bring that out. That's your entry fee, and it's a lot of fun. Something to do with the family.
And something that you don't know at home is Maddie actually has her running shoes on right now. So
yep. And my workout pants.
She is ready to go. So she is ready to leave. You'll be leaving later this morning. All right, it is 5:09, and Strata Credit Union is making wishes come true this Christmas season.
The 17th Tabitha Mills will tell us all about it.
And a break in the weather, but you'll want to listen to the forecast, especially if you're traveling Christmas Day and the day after. A big storm is headed our way. I've got the details next.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire, this is 17 News with Maddie Jansen, Alex Fisher, and Kevin Charette with your Pinpoint Doppler forecast. This is 17 News at Sunrise.
Welcome back. Taking a live look from our friends down in Rockefeller Plaza. And as you can see, they've got the tree up. We got to just show you this tree because it is just gorgeous with more than 5 miles worth of lights.
5 miles.
5 miles
Wow.
worth of lights on that tree. So it is Christmas time at Rockefeller Plaza, and if you've never been, I know there's a lot of people who always make their way to New York, during Christmas time, and they always stop by and take a picture in front of the tree. It is gorgeous.
Take a picture by the tree, but don't go ice skating, right? Is that right, Alex?
It's really expensive. It is really expensive to go ice skating down there, but no, I mean it is so
iconic.
It is so iconic to just be there, so festive. It's just absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely. Well, it's 5:21 now. Over the past year, a local credit union taught us wishes really do come true.
Yeah, Strata Credit Union has spread joy and cheer, granting wishes across Kern County. And Tabitha joins us this morning with the final wish.
The final wish for the 70th and final wish, a special delivery that reminds us all of the true spirit of Christmas.
I'm lost for words. I don't even know.
'Tis the season, but for Strata Credit Union, the giving spirit of Christmas lasted an entire year.
Bressa and Misty, this is your tree. So why don't you put your decorations wherever you want?
Yeah.
The coolest spot.
I'm gonna hang this right here.
Wherever your little heart desires.
Ooh, it looks a little heavy for the tree.
This was the last stop for the Strata sleigh.
I didn't expect it. I was just going to play outside and I just see you guys coming. I'm like, oh my goodness. I didn't expect it at all.
It's just things like that don't happen to people like me or my daughter, because we've always had nothing but bad luck on. And it's just, ever since I got out of the homeless shelter, everything's just been falling into place. I found home and then this, and then it's just awesome because there's still good people out there, and I'm really grateful. Literally am.
I'm like, oh my God, this can't be happening. It must be a dream. Because everything's been going bad and now it just turned good.
It's pretty amazing. We started out this journey February of this last year for our 70th anniversary and our name change to Strata Credit Union, and we wrap up today with our third family of our 70th wish of granting Christmas to 3 families, and it's just been an amazing journey. We've done so much, and we've learned so much from the community and the organizations that we've been able to help, and the families that we've been able to help. It's been so rewarding.
70 Wishes was about people helping people, and we're pretty grateful that we were able to, give back to our community that supported us for 70 years. It's been a wonderful anniversary.
This just made it my favorite holiday.
Perfect wish to end it
Oh,
on.
it was.
Absolutely.
And
So
let's talk about how expensive a tree can be, because they really can be expensive, but for again a lot of us it can just be, we'll just get it. It's no big deal, but it can be expensive for a lot of people.
A couple of presents or dinner or a bill, power bill.
$100 is a lot of money,
yes.
And that buys little to nothing during Christmas time. So this family, as you heard, just got out of the homeless shelter. They said they were down on their luck. Everything had been bad. The mom said she had began to hate Christmas until we gave her a phone call. And we got her a tree. We got a present.
So cool.
That's phenomenal. And we got to say, all year long it's been really neat to see all of those wishes granted from Strata Credit Union. 70 wishes, and then that wrap up. I mean, it could not have been better.
Yeah, it's a perfect way to end it.
Perfect way to end it. All right,
Really
thanks
beautiful.
so much, Tabs.
Thanks, Tab.
Well, here's another great thing. More than 100 furry pals have new homes this Christmas. Dozens of local families took home a free new pet this weekend, thanks to Bill Wright Toyota and North Bakersfield Toyota. They covered all adoption fees at all 3 county shelters right before Christmas. Organizers say a total of 116 animals were adopted. Nick Cullen, the director of Kern County Animal Services, says this achievement is a community effort and could have never been possible without the support of the car dealers and our caring community members. It's always great to see 116 animals
That's
adopted.
Really cool. All right, 526. Americans spend a lot of money during the holidays.
Yeah, and how much people across the nation spent on Saturday, Super Saturday. That amount coming up.
Is brought to you by Grapevine MSP Technology Services, the Valley's leading IT service provider.
Welcome back. Holiday shoppers spend a lot of money on Super Saturday this year. That's the last Saturday before Christmas. It was the biggest in retail history, with people spending $34.4 billion. That's just for one day. The retailers that saw the most revenue: Walmart, Amazon, Costco, and Target. Shoppers beat the total amount spent on Black Friday this year by about $3 billion. So a lot of money right before Christmas.